Orius told me to. Welcome to Terrin's Hunt. And apparently you've got it set so messages have noise effects. So I wasn't really planning on doing this, but after doing Sword of Vengeance, Orius left a comment saying, "Hey, you should do this." So I'm doing it. Let's see. So this is going to be another demo. It's not a complete game, and I don't know if it will be complete, but he says it's going to feel as close to a complete game even though it's a demo. And that came out wrong. Let me try explaining that again. It's not a complete game, but he made it so that the substance within the demo is enough to be considered good enough as a full game. Do we get to learn the basics? Okay, don't expect me to do that again. One last class and I can start hunting monsters! It's a monster hunter. I guess like Pokemon. I can't control it yet. Still can't control it. Still can't control it. Nice sound effect for the doors opening. You've done well, class. Now you're all ready to begin hunting monsters! Remember the basics. First you need a supply of soul gems to hold the essence of monsters you defeat. Once you gain a monster soul, you can use it in battle. I can only assume this means that these are going to be non-random encounters. You can also use monster souls to give more power to the monsters you control. Monster souls, so what? Assimilate their souls into other monsters? And we can sell their souls? Well, I wouldn't want to be a monster then if people are going to barter with my soul. Train your monsters well. The story's pretty much simplistic. It's more about the gameplay, as from what I understand. Can't control yet. Can't control yet. Take a wild guess. No, I haven't really passed all the courses. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah! And a net for the PCs. We're gonna catch monsters with a net? Really? Nothing fancy, huh? Oh, I gotta equip it. Well, what if I don't equip it? Ah, I can control. I'm gonna take a moment to figure out what color I want for the menu here. That'll work. I can't think of any specific color that would work better. Okay, we got a stun net. Oh, it's a weapon. Okay. Oh, it attacks all enemies? Well, in that case, I should probably want to equip it, because I don't want to be fighting and only hitting one enemy at a time. What else we got? We got the hunter gear as armor, and we got the soul gems. Alright, let me put that real quick. What do you want? Okay, fine. Anything up here? So anyway, I wasn't really planning on doing this. I was just told to, and so I'm doing it. Can't talk to him from there, huh? Oh, I guess he's not a... Oh, I guess he is a shopkeeper. No. That would definitely be freaky, though. If you were a monster and then your soul was suddenly turned into an item. Although I think that there would be some people that would enjoy that. Those who enjoy inanimate transformations. Let's just go back to my room. Orius says this is going to last one episode. I intend to prove him wrong. It's a book! Record your adventures? Yeah, no. Classroom. Just a generic classroom, or is it the one we were in before? We was on the one we were in before. Okay. If you have questions, feel free to consult the textbooks. Get ready, guys! We're going to be doing a lot of reading. A lot of reading. Reading. Okay, we're done reading. Basic monster storage. This is where we're going to store party members in. What's with the blue dot? Is that to help indicate that we're allowed to leave the room through this direction? I would have just assumed that from the fact that it's sort of different, I guess. I don't know. The way it's jutted down from the rest of the floor. Supplies. That's where we were before. I need to keep better track of this stuff. Arena. Ooh, there's a monster arena here. Are we going to be fighting alongside our monsters? Let's see. Fight Pretty Princess, win Fairy Soul, times 3, lose a Soul Gem. Oh, okay. You know what? Why not? I'll be right back. I just wanted to say so we wouldn't have to go through any cutscenes again if we lose. So does lose mean we give up a soul gem, or does that mean we win a soul gem? King Elvis? Really? Alright, well, let's see what this is about then. We fight her, and it's just me, otherwise. We're probably going to be losing here. What was that attack? I don't know. Been a while since we've seen an RPG Maker 1 battle. I should probably increase the battle message speed. And just choose auto, and while I explain stuff. Once again, as I was saying, because I like to repeat myself often, I wasn't planning on doing another demo filler. Sword of Vengeance was pretty much going to be the only one until I don't know when. I was planning on just doing the next LP right after, basically. The big LP. I've already got part of it recorded. You lose! Sure enough, it got rid of a soul gem. And that door does nothing! And that door does nothing! If they're supposed to do something, they're not doing something. And then there's a random bout of silence from me, and that's going to annoy me whenever I replay this while editing. Small world map. Just about all of it fits on the same screen. Alright, to the forest. Nothing fancy. Oh. Well, I suppose it only makes sense that we're going inward down into the forest, because we were going down in order to get here. Alright. Oh, who are you, guy? No! Alright, let's go ahead and fight a monster. Let's see, I have 1 HP. Goodbye. Well, the good news is, now I don't have the soul gem lost. So are there healing items? Come to think of it, I haven't checked any of the other stuff. Well, there might be gold in this game. We'll see. Oh, I guess I better... Yeah, worry about it later. You know, I should really write this stuff down, what I want to say, because it's so easy to come up with what I want to say, and I think I already explained this in the part of the LP that I recorded. The big LP that's coming up. Alright, now we're going to win. By the way, one thing I forgot to talk about was the demo intro during Sword of Vengeance. It's a... That features... How much HP does this guy have? Will you die already? Before I die? Thank you. No experience points. Yes. Woohoo! Now what? Okay, somebody will have to explain to me how this works. Let's go against... Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure how this works then. Is there an explanation somewhere about how I'm supposed to use the soul that I captured? Yeah, sure. I'll go against one more enemy. There's a fairy over here. We'll see what happens if I choose... Is this a different fairy? Why do I think it's a different fairy? Is it facing a different direction, or am I just really not paying good attention? I'm going to assume it's the same sort of fairy. The demo feature in Anime Maker is largely ignored. It's basically a feature created in a time when programs such as Adobe Flash weren't widely available. So now programs like that are widely available, which makes the demo feature in RPG Maker sort of useless in a way, I guess. Oh, about time. That took quite a while to do. Some of this I'll be repeating from a post I made at RPG Maker magazine. Sorry for those of you who already heard this explanation. But basically, what I did... Well, first off, it uses graphics that are already existing. However, I modified a couple of them with different animations. No. So that's it just wanders off and I can fight it again? Well, anyway, redid a few animations. Then reset their HP, because characters in Anime Maker have an HP. Basically, 1 HP loss every time they're jumped on or smacked. So I set the foxes down to 2 HP because they start off at 5 and I want them to go down quickly. No wait, it was 1 HP. Let's rest. So am I the only one that gets a room in this place? I feel special. So after modifying the animations and such, I brought them into Anime Maker. Or into the demo thing. Loaded the squirrel character, have the squirrel jump onto the log, rewind, load the first fox, have the fox drop down and jump up at the squirrel, rewind, have the second fox do the same, rewind, have the third fox do the same, and then go back to the point where the foxes start jumping, choose to redo the animation for the squirrel, continuing from there, have the squirrel duck. It's a pretty much a step-by-step process, because you can't really just do the, like, I couldn't do the squirrel the whole way through because it's pretty important in that I know that yes. Okay, so this is how it works. Yes. And how many members to a team? I don't know. Let's see what we got here. No skill, huh? I would have changed no skill to their names, although that's probably not quite necessary. Maybe instead I would just turn the skills off. Unless you actually plan to have some skills where they're having special abilities in battle. So, let's see what their strength is here. Well, first off, they don't have any weapons. Goblin's kinda strong, though. You know, something I needed to check is whether team order really did matter. Because I said during the Spiteful Dead that whoever's leading the party gets hit more often than whoever's in the back. Because why else would you have it available to... Why else have it an option to change party order if nothing actually changes? So we'll find out. Let's see. So now I'm being led by the fairy because I can! Do we want to go to the monster arena? I'll save first. So, anyway. Arena. That's pretty much how it went with creating the anime maker thing. It's a pretty nifty feature, but you have to be really careful because there is no undo feature. There is no way to take a movement and delay it without actually redoing the movement altogether, which kind of made things frustrating in a few times because the timing going off a few times. Alright, who should I go after first? The fairies or the princess? I didn't check their abilities. Well, let's go ahead and attack this fairy over here. No magic, no special attack. No magic, no special attack. Well, that's just swell. But at least we're going to be causing decent damage now. It helps that Terrin has a weapon that works against all enemies. I assume the reason you made it that way is to encourage the player to actually equip the net, because you weren't sure how to make it an actual requirement. I know how to make it an actual requirement. Surround the player with invisible events, and when the player steps on the events, check first remove the item from the player's inventory, and then... Oh wait, how does this work again? I'm trying to remember. Well, it's something like that anyway. Remove the item from the inventory as the player tries to move away, and have another event check whether they have the item, and obviously the item wouldn't be removed from the inventory if the players equipped it. So the game would be able to tell whether you have it equipped by whether it was able to remove it or not. So are there healing items? I'm going to assume there's gotta be healing items by trading in souls and converting them. How much HP does the princess have, and is there experience? Because Fairy's about to not get any experience. Back to Anime Maker though. You can have up to a 10-minute animation. And you only have a few songs to choose from, which is kind of a bummer. As you've seen, though, you can have text, and you can't really move the text. I basically had to insert multiple text boxes with different amounts of text in different positions, which obviously took a bit of work. So I won 3 fairy souls. Yay, can I fight this person again? No! Okay. Alright, let's head to the shop then. And trade in these souls and have these fairies get turned into items. Yes! So that's how it works, huh? This is set to no sell, I can only assume. Oh wow, 1 soul is worth 4 potions. We must not... The people in this world must not hold souls to a very high... Oh, I can't think of the word. Value, I guess. If it was a person's soul, it'd be a whole lot higher. We'll just say that. Let's see here. HP plus 30. Yeah, I'll buy one of those. MP plus 15. I'll get one of those. A couple of those, rather. Life drop. Antidote. Antidote seems more important. Because life drop, I'm just going to be recovering 1 HP and then that character will get knocked out immediately after. Now I'm going to heal and then head back out into the field. Alright, here we are again. There's no experience points for winning, so I'm pretty much going to skip most of these until I find a new enemy. One annoying thing about the... Oh goody, there's a slime down there. One annoying thing whenever I was creating the... Hello, pointless dead end. One annoying thing that occurred whenever I was doing the Anime Maker thing. It can only remember so much without saving. I wound up having 4 characters moving, didn't save once. And there's 2 enemies here. Ow. I'm gonna add the slime to my party, that's for sure. And I was forgetting one annoying thing. Oh yeah, because I had 4 characters moving out at once, didn't save, and then whenever I was doing a slower rewind, it got messed up and forgot when the timings were, so they started going all over the place, and it took me a few tries before I realized, oh, I should probably just save and... Ouch! Maybe I should have just gone after the slime first. What do you guys think? I'm going to lose again. And Terrin died. Sorry, Terrin. Can we win? 3 HP. Sticky goo. Okay, that just slowed me down, no biggie. We can win! Come on, Goblin! Come on, Goblin! Yay! We received Goblin hair? Okay. Yes! We're gonna capture that. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Something I'm gonna have to remember to point out is... how... the... Well, I'll just point it out. So anyway... One difficult thing to edit, hello skeleton, it was whenever the squirrel jumped across onto the... foxes. The thing of it is, their hitboxes are kind of big, so you know what? I'm just going to explore further. How do we get through those trees? I bet there's going to be an ability at some point. But speaking of which, let's check what we've got here with the slime. Nice stats. Okay, magic, none. Special attack, none. Okay, seriously, what happened to all the special attacks the slime was using? We're just going to explore deep into this forest. Certainly a bit of a maze, isn't it? Okay, we already were there. Anyway, the fox's hitboxes are a bit large, so... What the... Gnar. New party member? No more. And bathe more often. Who taught you drunken rockheads about hygiene anyway? I can't tell who's talking. The dwarf is talking or the kids. Okay. Okay, so the kids are gnomes. Hello, boss fight. I'm totally not ready for you. You know what? Basically, it's going to come down to... Oh, I forgot to show you what the goblin hair did. It increases a character's strength by 1. I'm going to wait just a bit before doing that. It's not a very useful item. It's only going to amount to an extra half a point of damage on enemies. No, I don't want to guard. I want to just go to auto. Because I'm either going to attack or I'm going to heal. Well, this is a good chance to see how often the character on the left gets attacked compared to the right in my party. Oh, I am totally screwed over, aren't I? Well... yeah, so far it's definitely looking like the party leader gets attacked more often. So is there... well, obviously there's a way to increase attack powers. I've just found it. Is there going to be a lot more of those? I don't know. But you just know I'm going to lose, so let's see how long that takes. Fast forward. Oh wait, what? That's not a game over? Was that supposed to happen? Wait, what? 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 You're kidding me, right? Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over.